MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Masahiro Tanaka will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Max Kepler is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
First pitch, 7:07.
Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1 home. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's out number 1. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He had a nice performance in his last outing. 4 RBIs, right? Clutch hits, driving in guys when they're sitting out there in front of him. I'm looking to see if he can have an impact on this game as well.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline. The October weather here in New York starting to turn a bit. 52 degrees at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Very high, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense, not a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Great chance to drive going. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 24, Josh.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and here's Donaldson. First delivery to him on the way. The 0-1 offering.
1-1.
And that misses. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Minnesota. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour. Not a terrific fastball. Good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind in the count. 2-0 or 2-1. He pitches backwards.
First offering on its way. DJ LeMahieu started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Batting second, the center fielder, Brett.
So digging in now, Brett Gardner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. A double play. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2
Batting
away.
4.
Some guys take a
The
little
catcher,
time to find the zone,
Gary.
but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Torres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A couple of walks, but no damage. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Gardner is there. 1 away.
Batting 5th. The catcher, number
All right,
8.
here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
So now to the plate, Mitch Garver, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
With the count standing at 2-1, he was sitting on anything that was belt high from the middle of the plate in, and that's exactly what he got. And that's what you call punishing a mistake.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 22, Miguel Cruz.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Chopper to short. Torres scoops it up. And that's the second out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
At the plate, Luis Arias. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the pitch. And he pops it up. Urshela is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Luke Voigt.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Pitch on the way. Now it's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now a hard liner. Foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a fastball that misses. Miguel Andujar waits on deck. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base. Not only from the offensive side is he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Andujar takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
In now, Mike Tuchman will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball back upstairs.
2 out, nobody on. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder. And this will be fouled away. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning.
Byron Buxton.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings. Catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Frazier is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Kepler.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out. Nope.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Urshela in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 11.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A solo home run for Jorge Polanco. His first homer so far in the series, and the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up at the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 0-1.
Hey.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3 into the inning. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on. We play 2.5. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. So striding in, Gio Urshela as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch.
That's outside.
High chopper over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Clint Frazier.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And that's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register
Now
a hit
back,
against this
second
guy,
baseman,
but at least they have a base
DJ
runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Mayhew.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner's going. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. So 1-1. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Takes this the other way to right. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
A lot of
The
traffic
center
hitting
fielder.
a base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're
Rosario.
looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Brett Gardner comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Nope, that's the ball.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. One and 2, here it comes. Right back to the mound, could be an easy 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in game 2. Twins lead it 2-0. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball and 2 strikes now. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Down the third baseline. Foul. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Here's a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Garver. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gardner going back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a
Up
hitter.
next for
When you
Minnesota,
fall behind in the count,
the
1 and
second
2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches. But when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Luis Arias. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here's the pitch. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Now here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. He's set. Here it comes.
At the ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
A runner on first with 2 away. All even now, 2-2. working for the punch out and the offering.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run homer for Byron Buxton. His first homer here in the series, and the Twins have extended their lead to 5-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Max.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Twins are out in front, 5-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Gary.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Luke Voit. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
0-2 count and the pitch. Now a flare out to left center, and nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early,
Now
putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Mike Tauchman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. One 0 count. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Minnesota leads this one 5-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball's fouled off to the left, and he falls behind now 0-2. And the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, Nelson Cruz. And that misses, ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 home. This is on the ground over to first, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Luis Cessa enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Luis Cessa.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. This will lay off a slider too low, ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes, 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Sessa features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Eddie Rosario is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 2 out with a man at first. High in the air into shallow left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're up 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Matt Wisler, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gio Urshela. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days we're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. And it looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the stretch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Here's a pop-up now. Garver over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 11.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. From the stretch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. That's wide, 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And it's fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Yanks leave 1. They're down here 5-1. Mitch Garver will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
This is foul right side. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Miguel Sano. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The batter
riding in once again, Rosario. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 0-1 on its way. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Leading
and now, Gleyber Torres.
The shortstop.
Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Sano is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. A 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cruz. Boy.
Digging in once again, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Yeah, he took care of the 3 and 4 hitters. They might have thought the danger had passed. Well, he was wrong. The number 5 man takes him deep and out of here. It's always tough to get through the teeth of the lineup completely unscathed, and that's evident right here.
Into the box, Miguel Andujar. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Line to the right side. Kepler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. The 9 1 and 2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now 5-2. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Byron Buxton.
First pitch on its way.
Hey. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now at the plate, Max Kepler. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Fly ball into straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. The tag gets 1 on to Voit, and inning-ending double play. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Twins 5 and the Yankees 2. Corey Garrett gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Corey Garrett.
Stepping into the box, Mike Tuchman. He's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Tuchman.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is under this one. One pitch, one away.
Now batting, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's down.
1 out, nobody on. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Guerin was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Clint Frazier will be next. Now the 3-0 offering. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Up next for the Yankees, the right
Oh,
fielder.
man, that check swing was
Wait.
about as close as they get.
Frazier.
Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
Runners on first with 1 down. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1. The 2-1 home.
Ball down. 3-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. Reined in. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Tommy Kingley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the New York Yankees, number 48, Tommy Kingley.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the imposing power bat, Nelson Cruz.
Cruz.
He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out.
The third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Josh Donaldson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0.
Ball, inside.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And a full count now, 3-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder. 2 out, nobody on. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. Sergio Romo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Sergio Romo.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here comes the first pitch. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Grounded softly down the line toward first. full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With a 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Made a miss on the off-speed
The
pitch
center
that
fielder,
time.
number
DJ
11.
LeMahieu is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Labor Torres.
At the plate, Torres 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
Romo, 37 years old. He was a 28th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 1-0. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And the deficit remains 5-2. Jonathan Holder enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Jonathan Holder.
Digging in, Mitch Garver. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Mitch Garver.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
That evens it up 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Miguel Sano waits on deck. The 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Stepping in, Miguel Sano. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Pause. Now the pitch.
Ball in.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 2-1 home.
That's ball 3.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Drilled down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Standing in now, Luis Arias. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Frazier is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball right down the line and left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. One left for Minnesota. They're still out in front, 5-2. Taylor Rogers comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. In there, 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another try at 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Andujar, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Last chance for the Yankees. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Now in the box, Mike Tauchman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins have gotten the all-important road victory here in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home as this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
(5-2) the final score tonight. The Minnesota Twins even up this division series at 1 game apiece. Matt Wisler gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Twins, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.